when you're not on the screen. Good, almost said good morning. Hello, everybody. Hello, this is Recie. Lake Maya is coming to you live from Recie's domain.
And I'm Roland.
And every day, Monday through Friday, Roland and I come and share a tip or two on action steps that you can do to improve your circumstance. Now, usually we just come right on here, but perhaps there's somebody out there, who's watching. You can come on and join us. Wait a few seconds. Okay, anyway, every day we share a tip or two. We've been reading a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It's written by Robert Kiyosaki. And he lays out a whole lot of different strategies that someone can take to improve their circumstances. And let's see, I don't know if I can do that here. No, it doesn't work. Anyway, I was trying to see if I could swipe left or swipe right so you can see, but I don't know, it doesn't work with the laptop. We are also taking a class. The class has we've had two separate sessions. The first session, it started off, I think, with like 8 people. The second session, which is the one we just completed yesterday, ended with 33 people. And so now the classes are filling up fast. We're going to have a third session starting October 16th. So October 16th. And if you want to join this class, it's free. The only requirement is that you pay yourself first. At the end of this class, you will receive 3 grams of gold. I'm sorry, I didn't tell you the name of the class. The class is called Golden Bitcoins Boot Camp. And so I'm so glad I took the class. And I'm going to take it again because, there's so much to learn. And going through it the first time, I want to make sure I have internalized everything so that I can be a better person, be a better marketer, be a better, just be better educated, because our mind is our greatest asset. That's right. So we have been sharing some action steps that Robert Kiyosaki has suggested, that things that he does. And action step number 11, which is what I'm going to bring to you today, he says we need to learn from history. And when you look at history in terms of marketing, every single company out there on the stock exchange started off small. And, over time they have grown. And we have to keep in mind that even though we're starting now, it's okay. We've retired. And even though we're retired, it's never too late, because when we look at people like Colonel Saunders and Robert Kiyosaki, he even brought Colonel Saunders as an example of someone who did not become wealthy until he was way into his 60s. In fact, before he became wealthy, he had lost everything that he had. So that shows that you're never too old. Way into your 60s, I still have a ways to go before I get there. But then he also brought attention to Bill Gates. Bill Gates is one of the wealthiest people, in our time. And he gained all of his wealth way before he was 30 years old. So that lets us know that you're never too old, you're never too young. The point is you need to just keep moving, don't stop. Okay, so that's tip number 11. So yes, so learn from history. And then he also brought us another tip.
Always be in action. And he says there are 12 action steps that are what he has done and continues to do to recognize opportunities. And his key words are has done and do. Okay, if you want to receive financial rewards, you must take action.
Action.
Was it, says nothing from nothing leaves nothing? Well, that's so true. If you have nothing, then don't expect anything.
But you can achieve something if you take action. That's right, taking action. So those were the last 2 tips. Remember I said he had 12 action steps that he laid out that a person can take to improve their circumstance. And the key word is what he does, what he did, and what he continues to do. So again, you're never too old, you're never too young. The key point is you need to take action. So there's one last section in this book. It's just his final thoughts, and we're going to probably bring that. Today's Tuesday, probably Wednesday and Thursday, and then by the end of this week, we're going to start another book and share some more tips and action steps that you too can take. And we are certainly on our road to building financial success and wealth. Thank you for joining us. If you're catching the replay, stop in, say hi, and let me know if you're interested in taking that class, because the class can hold up to 100 people, and the class is filling up, and you don't want to miss out. Well, thank you for joining us, and we will see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.